so excited to be going where we're going today and also to be vlogging again. I haven't vlogged in a while. Why do I always want to call it VegToberfest? We're going to Rhode Island VegFest. So I have been to this group who puts this event on their VegToberfest twice. I have a vlog of the last time I went, and then they have just their regular VegFest, which is in February. And we went to this one last year and it was great. It's all indoors. It's in this really pretty, beautifully lit hall. So one thing I did this year, because what happens a lot at these events is once I'm there, I tend to get overwhelmed and I just totally forget about the vendors I wanted to go see. And if I don't happen to come across them, then I just don't ever end up stopping by. Basically, I did a saved folder in my Instagram of all the vendors that I want to see so that I can check in and be like, oh, I forgot to go here or there. There's supposed to be a vegan Mexican place there this year, which I am very, like, if we are gonna eat a meal there, which we probably will, that's what I would want to have. And it was very busy last year. I'm expecting the same this year. So yeah, we've got about an hour, well, let me see, hour and 40 minutes, and we have to stop and get gas. So it's like 10:30 now. It starts at 12, so we'll be there a little bit after it starts. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go to VegFest. Bye, Maisie. We're talking about our game plan. Paul said his proposed game plan is make one circle and get the f out. My proposed is like, I'm gonna be hungry, so I probably want to try to find the Mexican place, get some nachos, eat some nachos, and then once I'm satisfied, then do a circle. At least one circle, maybe two. It's been a long car ride. All right, we made it. We parked.
We made it.
Got
Parked
here.
A mile away.
We parked really far away. A ton of cars here, which
1,000 people here.
Which I remember it being like this last year as well. Excited to get inside and see what we find this year.
We take one loop and we're heading out.
My plan is nachos, one loop to scope everything, and then a second loop to buy everything. One loop to scope and sample, another loop to buy.
Three loops are out.
We are leaving VegFest. I've got a stack of vegan Mexican food here. Paul's got a couple bags, heavy bags full of stuff. We made the decision to get the food to go, eat in the car, because that's honestly gonna be the most comfortable option at this point. And so we're both really hungry, excited to dig into this food. I'll vlog more when I get to the car to tell you guys how this is and show you what we got, because we got a lot of stuff. Yeah. I think I need to take this off. I made it out. Do a little sanitizer. The nachos and the burrito actually both look pretty good.
Why is that funny? Why is this funny?
You got a bamboo knife and fork ready to go. It's a wet burrito, so it's not it's not the kind that you eat. I think you need a better angle, like.
How am I supposed to get a better angle?
Yeah, like it needs to be, turn it sideways maybe, so that the lid doesn't keep. So
Why is that funny? Because it's like ridiculous.
I don't know, you look like you're like sitting down to a formal meal and it's like a burrito in the car. One of my biggest critiques of VegFest, this one in particular, is like there's nowhere to sit and you have a bunch of hungry vegans who just want to sit and eat, and it's very frustrating. There are a couple of seating areas, but one is up this really long set of stairs and there's not that many tables, and then the other one is like in the bar area. Anyway, these look good. It's like not a really big portion of nachos, but it's decent and it looks good. Let's try it. Pretty good. I'm wondering what the cheese is. Let me see. Here's a little bit of the cheese.
It's a plant queso.
Well, obviously it's not real.
No, I mean like...
It's not
like
free.
It's not like a store-bought.
The chips are very good. One thing I don't like though, hate black olives. I feel like black olives in nachos, I don't know, it wasn't a thing in California. When I lived in LA, I never...
It's spicy.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
I never encountered that when I lived out there, so I don't know if it's like an East Coast thing or if it's actually an authentic Mexican thing. I'm not sure, but I don't like black olives. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it too spicy?
Yeah.
I know the plan was to get food first, but nachos isn't a thing. Like, if I don't eat all the nachos, I don't want to be carrying around a messy container of nachos for the rest of the time. So we decided to just walk around first, which is fine because a lot of the booths give out samples. So you end up eating a little bit to get you through, but I was definitely very hungry by the end. Ugh. Another olive. They have these jalapenos in here, but they're like really big slices of jalapenos. Just take a little bite of one. I mean, it hits the spot, you know? That's kind of just what we needed. Something filling. I'm gonna show everything we got, but we got this juice last year. And it was so good. This place is fully rooted. They have juices and kombuchas. I forget what was in this juice, but I took a video of it, so I'll put it on the screen. It's called the Echinacea Sunrise, I think. And it was just like a really delicious.
It's so good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
It's
so fresh and like healthy. It's alive.
It's really healthy tasting, and it's like, it's got echinacea in it, so I feel like
I saw her. She squirts it.
she squirted it in.
Yeah, she's got a tincture and she like squirts it in.
We also got a couple kombuchas from them. They have this one kombucha that has lemongrass and a few other things. Really good.
I don't want to be seen like this.
There's people coming back to their car next to us. They're probably gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna finish eating and then I'll show you the rest of what we got. All right, we've successfully ate, steamed up the windows. I was really intrigued by this. These are fire logs made out of upcycled coffee waste. I forget what, it's like some part of the coffee bean that gets normally just wasted and thrown out. They mix that with, was it soy wax or something? And it's like a, I don't know, it's like a fire log. So definitely excited to try that out. We also, I've seen these people at a few festivals and I've never stopped by, and I'm glad we finally did. This company, what are they called? K's. They make these Indian meals that you basically just add water to and simmer. And they had some to try, and the one we tried was really good. And so they have 4 different things. We got one of each: masala khichdi, vegetable biryani, tofu biryani, and pav bhaji. So this is great, and each one of them is 4 servings. So this is just like a really great thing when we need a meal but like don't want to do any prep or anything. Just like add water and cook it for 40 minutes or so. Oh, it says it only takes 15 minutes. So pretty excited about these. And then we got some kimchi. There was a pickle company. This is called Full Send Kimchi, and it is a ginger forward kimchi. We tried it. They had 2 different kinds of kimchi. One was a more gingery, one was more garlicky. We liked the gingery one better. Paul in particular loves kimchi, so that'll probably be mostly him. Paul got this. There's this guy that we've met at other vegan festivals who sells this stuff, Drink Superior, and it's like a healthy Gatorade, would you say?
Yeah.
It's an electrolyte drink. Unfortunately, it has stevia in it, which he always gives me like the long spiel when I ask because I forgot. I've asked him before because it doesn't say stevia in the ingredients, but it's up here. No, it says it up here. It doesn't. Oh. I guess I was looking here. But he's like, we don't use the sweetener, we use the plant. Like, because the sweetener is erythritol, and that's what Coca-Cola uses, but we use the plant, and the plant is stevia. I'm like, okay, so it's stevia leaf. Okay, got it. I don't like that. But Paul likes it, so, or doesn't mind it. So he got that, and then I got this from No Pig Neva, which is a vegan online grocery store, which honestly, I've never really checked them out or ordered from them. But maybe I will, and maybe you guys should. They said they do free delivery on orders over $99, I think. They're based in Boston, so they're local to New England. I've gotten this jerky from them in the past. I really like it. It's got licorice in it, which licorice can be very hit or miss for me, usually miss, but this is just such a delicious jerky, the bee leaf jerky. I got this from Sam's Solutions. It is a facial cleanser. I have seen Sam's Solutions at other festivals. I remember him being there last year, and I've always been curious about his products. They're just like so natural looking, especially the way they were set up today with the sun shining on them. I was in need of a new cleanser, so I got this, and we'll see how I like it. I'd honestly like to try a bunch of the products, but cleanser's all I need right now. And then I got this coconut almond toffee. I tried a little bit of it. They had samples and it was really good. Yeah, it's just like a yummy, crunchy toffee with almonds and chocolate, and it's just a little treat for myself. And that's all we got. And the Mexican food and the drinks. Oh, wait, let me see. These are the kombuchas from Fully Rooted. Citrus hibiscus. Brewed with honeybush tea. Water, honeybush tea, cane sugar, kombucha culture, orange peel, hibiscus, lemongrass. Delicious. So yeah, that's all we got overall. Like, we were in and out of there pretty quickly. It's kind of an intense environment, very crowded. You kind of feel all this pressure, like you make a decision now. Yeah, it's just not the type of place that I would want to like sit and linger for too long, which is probably what I prefer about VegToberfest, is that it's outside and there's a lot more places to sit and relax, so you feel like you can kind of like stop by a few places, sit down, eat some stuff, go by a few more places. And this festival is always really crowded. It always sells out, which is great. But yeah, I do wonder if I do wish there was a little bit more places to sit down, hang out, because honestly, I'd probably stay longer and spend more money if there were. But, you know, we got to the point where we're like, we're hungry, we just want to leave, get to the car. What overall rating would you give the festival?
Like a 7.
I'd say like an 8 for me. Definitely those things I mentioned I wish were different, but also met some really nice people. The vendors are all super cool and nice, and it's nice to support local small businesses and discover new ones. So I'd say an 8.
Yeah, I'd give it a 10 if it wasn't crowded.
Yeah, that's the thing. So you can do early entry, which you have to pay extra for. I think our tickets were like $8 each. Early entry is like $18 each, and you get a VIP bag, but it's just kind of a lot of like crap. Like, it's not that wouldn't be worth it to me. It would definitely be worth it to get in early. And then you can also do late entry tickets. I think it seems like the biggest, most crowded part is from like 12 to 1:30, because by the time we left, it really had died down a lot and it was much more pleasant. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something a little different from my usual content, but it feels nice to do something a little different, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Coming to the festival with me and Paul. Let me know if you guys have vegan festivals around you that you go to. We go to this one, and we like to go to Compassion Fest in Connecticut. And that's really it for the vegan festivals we go to. There's a few big ones in New York that maybe we'll go to at some point. Thanks for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more of my videos, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.